How many are engineers? Good. So, commerce, good. Arts, those who raised. Law, MBBS and all. Okay. So, guys, engineers, I know there is no engineering subject. So, whichever subject is easier, you would like to go. Why I'm asking is, those people who already know what exactly PSIR is, or if you already have clarity, then it's different. I hope most of you are freshers, right? So I'll give you a brief idea of what exactly is this and why PSIR is important. Along with it, I will also tell you some of the demerits of these aspects. Rather than comparing with other subjects, we'll stick to PSIR and see what are the merits and demerits, because uh, you should realize that whichever subject you're going to take, you are going to have a journey of that for 2 years. And optional plays a very, very important role. See, as you are aware, it is mostly about the mains, and mains is all about 1,000 marks, guys. Whoever scores these 1,000 marks properly, they are in the list. And which is that you have 500 marks of optional and 250 marks of, ethics. 250 marks of essay. Ethics, essay, and optional. These 1,000 marks determine whether you are in the list or not, and where you can increase your scores compared to others. Which for optional, ethics, essay. Remaining 750 marks is same for almost everyone. And that too, in that, what is going to happen? The biggest challenge for you in that 750 marks is current affairs and other weightages will be very, very high. Some subjects overlap even in that 750 marks as well. Okay. So if you talk about today's, what do you call, ethics? Okay. If you talk about today's ethics, so you will have something called social ethics. You will also have something called political ethics. Okay, so let me tell you the difference. Does people have right to protest? Yes. Should people have right to protest? Yes. If government does anything wrong, can we question? Yes. Social ethics. Now, you are an IPS officer. All of a sudden, there was some rape incident. There was some fire accident. There was some exam paper leak. All of a sudden, everyone came together. They started protesting. They started protesting. They did not take permission from the government. Okay, they did not take permission from the government. So, should you allow them to continue the protest, or should you stop? Here, if you think from society point of view, protest is right. If you think from politics point of view, it is wrong. Once in Delhi, you might have heard of a famous case, Nirbhaya case, right? When there was Nirbhaya case, all students came together and protested, because the incident which occurred was very common incident. That means everyone stops the bus, everyone gets into the bus. That's a regular thing. Everyone felt they might be the next. That fear was there. So what happened? Everyone came together and started protesting in front of Sonia Gandhi's house. Police came, bet badly, and sent everyone out. Now, after this, we had an interaction with bureaucracy there, administration. They told, sir, let us leave all the politics aside, but you tell, isn't it our right to protest? They told, yes, you have. Why did you hit us? They told, see, where are you protesting matters. You're protesting in front of Sonia Gandhi's house. Okay, Sonia Gandhi is what? Congress. Now let us say you're all good. You are genuine concern. You came. Among you, some 20 BJP people will come. ABVP people will come. Someone will come. They will throw stones at Sonia Gandhi's house. I am there. I'm an IPS officer there. What will become my responsibility? Law and order maintenance is my responsibility. Then what will I do? I'll take gun. I'll shoot. I have to shoot. Then innocent people will die. So you tell me, is it better to beat people and send them out, or is it better to shoot people and kill innocent people? Are you getting the point? And they told, if you had asked me permission, I would have given you in Jantar Mantar. You have NTR gardens here, like NTR stadium. That chowk is called Dharna Chowk. You ask anyone, they call Dharna Chowk. All Dharnas occur here only. Police tell you, come here and do Dharna. Jantar Mantar, protection we will give you, food we will give you, water we will give you, protest against us and go. Don't worry. You see, political ethics. So what I'm trying to tell you, don't confuse ethics because you have some rules and regulations. Karl Marx teaches in sociology also, Karl Marx teaches in politics, PSIR also. Sociology reads him from society point of view. PSIR reads him from government point of view. How Karl Marx is used, like there is a person called Karl Marx, how Karl Marx is used in the society, sociology. How Karl Marx is important to change government of India is politics. So you are preparing for government exams, right? When you're preparing for government exams, what is more important for you? Are you getting the point? Don't get confused with subjects. That's why clarity, ethics paper, you will have lot of importance from PSIR. Okay, I'll tell you. There is a question. Should politicians have ethics? Should politicians have ethics? What is your opinion? Obviously, everyone should have ethics. But they will give you a question like critically evaluate. They won't give you should they have and the stop. Critically evaluate. What is the meaning of critically evaluate? You have to write both merits also, demerits also. What demerit will you write? Politicians should not have ethics. What will you write for that? 1 point. Why they should not have ethics? Should politicians have? You told yes. Why politicians should not have ethics? So here comes, there is a person in PSIR who is called Machiavelli. You might have heard Indian Machiavelli, Chanakya, right? Kautilya, Chanakya. When you talk about Kautilya or Chanakya's Arthashastra or Machiavelli, they say king should not have ethics. King should never have ethics because he is not dealing with ethical people. If king follows ethics, there is very high possibility that kingdom will fail. He'll give an example. Think about Tibet. Okay, have you heard Tibet? Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama in Tibet, what he did, he said, I will follow Buddhism. I will not follow any other thing. I will follow Buddhism. No army, nothing is required. Mao came, took Tibet. All Tibetan people are roaming around the world with difficulty. So what is it? Now you tell, if king follow ethics, will it be always good? Indian Prime Minister Morarji Desai was there. Okay, you know what he did? He called Pakistan and told, you don't trust me, I don't trust you. We are not trusting each other. From now on, we should build trust. Fine. What to do? He told, I will give all the information of where raw agents are present in Pakistan. You give all the information of where ISI agents are present in India. Pakistan told, very good idea. First you give, next I will give. He gave all the details to Pakistan. Pakistan did not give any details to India. They killed all of our people. Who got affected? Moraji Desai was given highest civilian award in Pakistan. The only prime minister in India who got highest award in Pakistan is who? Moraji Desai. Now you tell, should they have ethics? But Gandhi says, no, 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 you should have ethics. If you put cactus seed, don't expect rose flower. You will get cactus only. If you teach politicians not to have ethics, they will also do same thing. So have ethics. Now, what I'm trying to tell you, you see a topic like politics versus ethics. I gave you thinkers from PSIR on how to write. So my point here is ethics, whichever subject you take, can't meet the answers of PSIR. Why do you see highest number of ranks from PSIR? Okay, highest number of ranks. You might see in top 10, you might see in top 20. Forget about all those, because don't be what you call we call media glare. Media glare. Who is the most powerful? Have you heard of? I'll give you 4 names. Just tell me, have you heard of them or not? Have you heard of IAS officer Tina Darby? Okay. Have you heard about like, you know, yes, Shakti Dubey? Some not. Okay. You tell me, who was topper last time? 2025? 24? Don't know. 23? So what I'm telling, you're right. You need not remember. That's not factual data or something that you should remember. But what I'm asking is, every year optional is different. Toppers optional is different. We normally have a tendency that in top 20, this person has come. This optional is good. Every year, last 10 years you take, every year optional is different. Toppers optional is different. So don't take optional because topper has got it. You take optional because you will become topper. Okay, it should be always the other way around. What are you comfortable with the optional? You will write well. How many of you are very well in maths? Mathematics optional? No, right? It's not so easy to take mathematics optional. Same way, whichever optional you are able to write, that is very, very essential. But sir, for me, all optionals are one and the same. I don't know which optional suits me, which optional doesn't suit me. So if this is the question, the first most important thing is, how much are you putting effort for that particular optional separately matters a lot. Because once prelims is done, you will have 90 to 100 days for your preparation, correct? So if you have 90 to 100 days for preparation, in those 100 days, what are you going to do? How much are you going to study is what matters, right? So if you consider this, so ethics is done with the help of what? Once PSIR is done, my only suggestion is, if you read hardly one book, you will be able to write all 250 marks. It's only about practicing. Second, essay. You take last 4 to 5 years, earlier at least 2 questions were different, but now it is purely philosophical essay. Purely philosophical essays, guys. And every quote of this particular thing, you will be reading not less than 10 to 15 thinkers in political science. And all the quotes that you get in essays are of these people only. How to use them, how to apply them, how to mark them, everything will be taught from this particular perspective. In your essay, imagine in your essay you have read 15 thinkers, and those thinkers plus quotes when you mention, automatically scores increases. Because optional itself, essay itself is what? Philosophical. So they expect you to talk from that particular perspective. No other optional will give you, because no other optional have thinkers. They read from society. For example, Karl Marx, we read from all perspective, but others read from only that particular perspective. You take the case anthropology also have thinkers, public administration also have thinkers, but those thinkers are different from the essays that you get. Okay, so you had a question this year like this. What is it? If there is muddy water is best when it is untouched. Are you understanding? If you have muddy water, if you leave it untouched for a while, can we say mud settles? Water is easy to take. Now you have to write 1250 words on this. Okay, what will you write? From where will you get? That's why I'm telling you essay. So you're not putting additional effort because of what? PSIR. And second, now if you take PSIR divided into two parts, political science, international relations. Now, it is divided into two parts, theory, application. I'll ask a simple question. Okay, first, what is secularism? Have you heard of this word? Secularism. What is secularism? No religious discrimination, no caste discrimination. Good. Anything more? No state? Okay. State should not follow religion. Anything more? State? State is equidistant to all the religions. Very good. Now, you see, have you heard secularism, everyone? Because all politics is all about whether you are secular or not. That debate is always there. Correct. Now, let us look at this word secularism from Indian perspective. So, paper 1, that is part A, you will read types of secularism. Here you will read which is applicable for India. Are you getting the point? Now, this will tell how citizenship should be given. This will tell how it is given in India. So, theory, application. Now, what are covered in this application in India? First is modern history. Why modern history should we study in PSIR? Let me tell you. Freedom fighters fought. On what basis did they fight? On what basis did they fight? Do you know the basis of India's freedom struggle is fraternity, equality, justice, liberty. They fought for these rights. This, from where did we get? We got it from French Revolution. We got it from Russian Revolution. We got it from different revolutions. What we got is theory. What we applied is this. So, Indian history we are reading. That is modern Indian history. So, should we read anything extra? No. Whatever you read in GS, it is overlapping here. Second topic is polity. Do you want democracy? Do you want presidential form of democracy? Do you want direct democracy? Here. What type of democracy do we have? Parliamentary form of democracy is followed in India. Here. Same polity what you read in GS is more compared to what you read here. But to make answers little bit better, I will help you with the theories, how to make it. Else, same modern history, same polity in economy, you have a topic of what type of economy. Have you heard mixed economy? Have you heard liberalization, privatization, globalization? Have you heard socialist economies? So, because of that, economy is there. And paper 1, GS paper 1, society is there. So, you will read little bit about society also. Why society? Caste, religion, right? To know about it, these are important. Now, this is already read in GS. Already read for prelims. You are not putting any extra effort for optional. These are already done. How many marks? You see, this is for 250 marks, and 250 marks you will already prepare. And I'm telling you, whenever you prepare, if you take GS also, if you take optional also together, take all the PYQs. PYQs of optional will come in GS, PYQs of GS will come in optional. You need not worry. The only thing that you have to do is sit with this and write answers for both optional and GS. Is this done? What is a new thing you are reading? You are reading new thing of this one. So in exam, this is 125 marks, this is 125 marks. 250 marks per paper. So here, this is for 125 marks. So here you are reading this for 125 marks. Second, international relations. Basically, you read world history plus theory, guys. Whatever you read in world history, same thing repeats here. Now, whatever you read in GS international relations, same classes will be repeated here. You're not reading anything new. Sir, IR is all about current affairs. Trump keeps on doing something or the other. Yes, Trump is doing a lot of things. Everyone is doing a lot of things. But my question is, let's say you cleared this exam. The moment you cleared this exam, won't you prepare for current affairs? You tell me. Won't you prepare for these subjects? You did not take. You took max optional. Okay, you took max optional. You have to study modern history. You have to study polity. You have to study economy. You have to study society. How many marks? 750 marks you study. Here it's only for 125 marks. And you read world history. You read IR. What is it that you are newly doing? $150 marks you will be newly doing out of 500. Remaining is what? Already you would have read in GS. Sir, I won't take this optional because it is lengthy. Fine, don't take. The only complaint people give is it's lengthy. Okay, so fine. You tell me, what will you stop? Just because it is lengthy, what are you stopping? Which subjects are you stopping? Apart from geography, environment, science and technology, disaster management, everything is covered here. Sir, this subject, if I am leaving, I have to complete all this additionally. If I'm taking, then I am studying only for this much. If your GS faculty is good, you need not worry about this. If you did not understand in GS, will help you in optional. That is the difference. Why do we take so much time? Like, PSIR is lengthy mainly because people teach for long. Even we'll have for 6 to 7 months, sir. Other optionals 4 months, 3 months, it's done, sir. There is no need to worry. Yes, two things. We take it long because I dictate notes in detail. I don't believe that you will go back home and make your own notes. Okay, I have personally seen people don't even remember that we taught this. At least if it is there in the book, it will be helpful. Notes will be dictated in detail. Second, I won't tell you that all this is done in GS already. I won't teach. If I don't teach all these subjects, it's easy for me. I have to teach only that and this. Until see, this is there in this is there in this, done. I will teach you this and this first, and then I will do all this. If you feel I'm very good in these subjects, no need to attend. If you feel I need to improve on this, so because of that, it takes 6 months. Every word in the syllabus I will teach you, and I will ensure you have notes for that. So now, did you understand the syllabus? What is the syllabus? Political science and IR. Political science, two parts are there. Part A, part B. Okay, we call 1A, 1B. You have 2A, 2B. 1A is theory, 1B is completely application of India. We call IGP, but here it is completely application. Only this part you will read in detail, and it takes time because we have to read this in detail because of ethics and essay. Even this 150 marks, whatever you will be preparing is for what? Ethics and essay. Same thing you will read in ethics and essay. I told you philosophers and all, Aristotle, Plato and all. Even if you live here, you have to read in ethics. Again, you have to sit in ethics classes and read. Ethics classes, they don't have time to teach you so much, so they will not. So what happens? Again, there is a vacuum. This is the reason I am telling you, political science and international relations, a person may score 10 marks less in optional, but overall GS score increases. This is one of the reason, however they ask you, you will be easily able to clear, because even if one paper goes wrong, you have other papers to do it and get. Because what happens, you see any person who have not cleared, always don't see people who have cleared. For you, always toppers come to picture. For us who are standing this side, those many people who have not cleared come into picture. Okay, thousands of students who have not cleared we see, and whenever we look at them, their only problem is all papers would have gone well, one paper they would have done wrong, one paper would have reduced. This is game of averages. It is not a game where, like, you excel in one other things. Toppers in your schools or colleges, especially colleges, if you have seen, they would have scored consistently in all the papers. It's not like they're extremely well. Some people will be there in your class who does extremely well in maths, who does extremely well in some subjects. They will get 100 out of 100 in one subject. All other subject score reduces. This exam is similar to that. Sir, my optional is very good, but all other GS gone. What is the use? You won't be in the list. Correct? And second, don't take any optional where you have to put more effort if your background is not that particular optional. For example, sir, my background is science. I have read science very well, botany, zoology and all. Like, in anthropology, there is genetics and all. I am able to understand. I'll shift. Makes sense. Everyone is taking, so I will take. No. Subject is difficult. Every subject is difficult. It depends upon whether you are able to understand. And today I'm telling you, PSIR, lot of material is available. Books are available. That is not a problem. So first important thing is to know. You see now, let me put this. Paper 1. Can you tell me GS paper 1? What all are there? GS paper 1 is what? Essay. Paper 2? History. Then geography. Society. Paper 3, guys. Polity. Governance. Social justice. IR. Economy. Then environment and ecology, science and technology, disaster management, internal security. Fifth is ethics. Now you see, guys, essay 250 from PSIR, history, society, approximately 100 marks you get from this, and polity, governance, IR, 200 from this paper, purely PSIR, and internal security, 50 marks. Again ethics, how much? 250, 500, 600, 800, 850 plus optional 500. So Out of 1750 marks, let us say 1250. You remove other things. Okay, you are doing from which one? PSIR. So are you preparing only for one or are you preparing for everything? You're doing an overall research. Now you tell, I am taking a subject which is worth 500. Out of 1750, that subjects are worth 500. You performed extremely well. What is the maximum score you get? No paper you will get more than 320, 330 and all. Maximum you get 300. Okay. What about remaining? How many days you have? 100 days you have. Prelims to mains 100 days. In 100 days, you are covering 1350 marks which are overlapping. So you tell me 500 separately I will do optional. This year I have 2 students from Max. We do mentorship and there are 2 students from Max. Max optional, they have cleared prelims. 8 hours per day they are giving for Max now in this 100 days. 8 hours they are giving. Remaining time they are giving for GS. They are like, sir, I know I'm not able to do because I have to practice. Max, right? When did they? I asked, what is the problem? Sir, last year I saw Max. Now I am giving. I have to by heart. I have to recollect. Else I'm losing. Okay. You take any other subject. When will you end? Preferably, when will you end? You will end by December because you have to prepare for prelims. You all will start preparing from Jan for prelims. 2027, you will start from Jan. That means December you ended. From Jan it is new for you. 6 months after, sir, 6 months before I did lot of answer writing practice. Will you go and write exam? Yes or no? 6 months if you leave any subject, will you remember? Last week's only we don't remember properly. Forget about. Let's be practical. Not about anything. Let's be practical. Now you tell history, polity, economy, geography, current affairs. Will you be reading from Jan also? These subjects you have to read from Jan also because that is there for prelims also. So you will be doing in prelims also. You will be doing for mains also. So you are not bothered about these subjects. So your both prelims and mains is done before itself and you are continuously doing it. So you are not worried about it. How much are you putting effort? You are putting effort for this 150 to 200 and that too you will be doing writing practice plus ethics and essay. So for 1000 marks together you will put effort when it comes to this. What is the effort? Every alternative day. One day, you will write PSIR, one day you will write essay, one day you will write ethics. So 3 days test, 90 days, 30 tests you have to write. You're done. Because your preparation is already complete with respect to what is required for 3 subjects together. Now you imagine a max optional, anthro optional or any other optional. They don't know ethics. They don't have essay. Now what will happen? You read anthro also, you read max also, you read this also. I'm not asking you to take the optional. I'm just giving you. People normally tell PSIR is lengthy. And they say because of that we don't take. Some people enjoy international relations, some people enjoy polity, they understand very well politics and all, they do very well. But the fear for them is what will I be able to do is the biggest fear. What I'm trying to tell you, this paper justifies UPSC. Even if UPSC changes syllabus in future, they can't remove these subjects. So because of that, the effort that you're putting is not going waste. Now, many people who did not clear prelims this time, they are planning for APPSC. Groups is coming. They want to write for APPSC. Now, when they want to write for APPSC, the people who are shifting for APPSC, their biggest threat is in APPSC or TGPSC, there is no optionals. So 6 months I am forgetting. what to do. Next 6 months, I won't read optional. What to do is the question for them. But if you are having something like this, in TGPSC also same polity will be there, economy will be there, geography will be there, history will be there. There you will read AP history also, additional aspects. You're not losing out. So if you are putting effort in 4 subjects, UPSC, I would always say, is all about 4 subjects, guys. Till now, I have never seen a student who have not cleared this exam. I'm teaching from last 15 years. 15 years back in YouTube, my videos are there. Not claiming, you can check. But what I'm telling you, in these 15 years, in my experience, any student who is extremely good in history, polity, economy, geography, these 4 subjects, result is yours. I'm telling you, all other subjects is manageable. These 4 subjects, even if one subject is weak, one subject you do not have notes, you are not in the list. By fluke also you won't clear, because 3 stages are there. To reduce that flukeness, only 3 stages are there. That's the biggest problem. These 4 subjects, anyone is good, and good means what I'll tell you. I had a person who got 12th rank. Okay, whenever she used to come, she used to sit, write for 3 hours and discuss for 1.5 hours, almost every alternative day, on how to improve answers. Because you ask anything from the subject, she already had notes. She will go prepare every day, revise every day and come. What is very important for you is notes. Notes is very, very essential. Any optional you take, notes is important. You should have handwritten notes. Sir, I have material. From material you make notes will take time. So what is your work? Go back home and start writing answers. PYQs, if you are able to do, that is more than enough. No need to do anything beyond that. And I'm telling you, any optionals you take, PYQs, if you can write 2 times, optional is easy. All PYQs, answers you should write 2 times. Max people write 7 times, 8 times. You should write at least 2 times. Properly you should write. Okay, and majority of the answers, if you can use NCERT level language, NCERT level English, that helps a lot. Okay, I'll help you out on those aspects. Now let me tell you how the classes will be. You will have online, you will have offline, and you will also have recorded. Okay, so once the classes are done, this topic is not like chapters. Topics will be there. Once the topic is done, every week, like last week, if I complete a topic, I'll give test next week. I want you to have glance of it, study and write. First thing. Second, Saturday, Sunday, after 1 month, not immediately, after 1 month, because some basics of yours has to be done. Saturdays preferably, we will have ethics and essay. So we'll try to apply it on Saturdays. So those who are interested only can attend. It is not part of PSIR. It won't be part of PSIR. Separately, like, whatever you read in that particular week, we will try to apply it to ethics, right? Along with that, whenever, every day, I will go through newspaper and tell you what are all the important areas and how to check that and what is the background, because PSIR, not just for PSIR, even for GS, that is important for you. So how exactly to do 10 to 15 minutes we will do in the class every day with respect to newspaper. Every day you have to bring. So the classes will be from 2:30, right, to 4:30. I'll teach, and for 10-15 minutes we will have the newspaper aspects. Okay, so this is with respect to the classes. And duration, people have things about it. 1A, 2A, which is different from what you normally read. 4 months I will be completing them. 1B, 2B, which is overlapping with GS, that will take another 2 months. Last module which I will cover will be international relations. Okay, so international relations, updated one I'll give. Those who have attended the classes in GS already, like, I'll tell you current gist, that is important, that's enough. Those who have not attended GSIR, then you can see. Okay, so this is with respect to the duration. So you can say if we are starting in July, so ideally by Jan it should complete. But what happens? September, October, Dasara Diwali comes and then Sankranti comes. Okay, so Andhra people won't be there during Sankranti, almost 10 days will go there. So because of those holidays, it delays. At that time, whenever we get long holidays, uh, my request to you, if you can come on Saturday, Sunday, if you cannot come, at least online, if you can see, that would be helpful. This is not a subject which needs continuity. Like, let's say you missed a few classes. So you need not worry about what happened before. Topic when we start, I'll be updating which is the new topic we are going to start. Even if you miss, offline you start attending or live you start attending from that. Remaining you complete through recorded ones. Okay. And this is not rocket science for you to be worried. Language is basic language only. So initially for 1 to 2 days, at least for 3 days, we will be doing some basic terminologies. What is the meaning of basic terminologies? State is prior to man. What do you understand by this? State is prior to man. Okay, then you have a word called possessive individualism. Okay, see guys, every subject has terminologies. Until and unless you are not exposed to that, you won't be aware. Maximum terminology you know is what? Geography, you might have heard few terminologies. What is this? Glacial landforms. You see, if you have heard, you know, else you are not aware about the terms. We call fiscal cliff. This is with respect to economy. I'm telling you, every subject has terminologies. And based on the terminology, concept changes. It's very simple. What is it? You see, what is this word? Status prior to man. The meaning of that is state came first, man came later. Who came first? State. As state came first and we came later, we should respect state. Whatever state tells, we should follow. Take the opposite. Man is prior to state. Who came first? Man. Who created state? Man created state. In the first case, state came first and then man came. If state comes first, you should respect state. If you have created the state, man came first and man created the state. You tell me, should you be scared and you should see it sacred institution? Because you only created it. When you have created it, you need not worry. I'll tell a very simple difference what it is. Marriage. Earlier, they used to tell marriage is made in heaven. Why? Because God has made you people both in marriage. You should obey. Whatever is the problem, this life, his husband, she's wife. This is how they used to tell. So that's why divorce was not there. Today they understand marriage is made in court. Like, you can make also, you can break also. Same way, if you say we created state, I can question the state. If I say state made us, then I cannot question. What is the meaning of this? Possessive individualism. Taxes. Okay. Should we pay more tax? More money, more tax. Is that correct? If you earn more, should you pay more tax? Yes. Indira Gandhi told more earnings, more tax. How much? 85% tax you should pay. She told if you earn 100 rupees, you have to pay 85% tax. People stopped earning. Like, it's better not to earn. Possessive individualism says you have woke up early in the morning. You have struggled hard. From your sweat, you mixed it with the soil and you made money. So that is your money. You need not give it to anyone freely. It is your choice. State cannot force you to give money. That is called as what? Possessive individualism. Whereas others say, no, no, you woke up early. Correct. But your family supported you. Your family supported you. Making food, keeping everything ready. When you went out, the bus driver supported you. Government supported you. Okay. When you went there for work, you alone did not raise the company. Everyone raised the company. So, it is not just you who have done anything, it is society. So, give tax. Both sides will be there. Right, wrong, both will be there. That is what the debates will be. So, 2-3 days terminologies I'll help you. That too we will see in such a way. The moment you see this, you understand what the theory will be. The moment you see this, you will understand what the theory will be. The moment you understand that Aristotle says state is prior to man, that means he is respecting state. The moment you see that man is prior to state, you understand that no need to respect state. State can be changed, state can be modified. So these things comes, and where to use it we will be seeing. Fine. So any doubts from your side, guys? I have told books I'll give you once the classes starts, but maximum books are only this, guys. OP Goba, 2 books are there. Western Political Thought. Theory of Political Science. These two. Remaining history, polity and all, same Lakshmikant, same spectrum, same things will be there. No need to do anything extra. These 2 books are important. Okay. Apart from these 2, international relations, some books are there. No need to do that. I'll take photocopy of those books, pages that are important, and I'll give you. Okay. But the only thing from your side, sir, what is the eligibility to take PSIR? Okay. You should have, what to say, interest to rule people. Okay. What I see is PSIR is not about dealing with some nature and all. It's dealing with people. And are you good in ruling people? Do you want to rule people? Because this is subject read by kings, right? Not by workers alone. Okay. The main intention of this is what? To rule. So these are lessons for the kings, and not everyone will have that mindset. I'm telling you, politics will be happening. TVK Vijay has got only 107. How will he frame government? Like, at least minimum thing you should know. Acha, hung assembly is there. What is he doing? Governor is going out. Will he be able to get? If these concepts you like, it's good. KCR lost election, KCR won election. Like, if you're interested in those aspects, this will be much more interesting. Sir, my life, my family, I have to clear this exam. Like, not interested much if I get, because there are people who tell, I need to just get a job, sir. Any job is fine. I have heard this from a lot of people who say, like, any job, government job is fine. If I'm in the list, I'm happy. Okay. If I'm in the list, I'm happy. Whether it is IRS, whether it is postal service, whether it is account service, it doesn't matter to me. I want that. Is one. Sir, I want to become IFS. I only want IPS. I want IAS. I want to reach to the top level of the secretaries. Okay, that mindset is different. I want only this is different, and I want something is different. So this is for that type of attitude, because what you speak tomorrow, what you talk tomorrow, your overall character changes with this, because the way you think starts changing with PSIR. What is justice to you is not justice to someone else, right? Uh, what is right and what is wrong always changes. What is this? 6 9. Is it 6 or 9? Can we say depends? Here one person is there. What will he tell? 6. Five people are there. What will they tell? Who is correct? But who will win? Whatever five people tell, that will become truth. Correct? So that is called majoritarianism. What is majoritarianism? Whatever majority feels is correct. That is majoritarianism. Will always majoritarianism win? Mostly. What if he is Kim Jong-un? Then does that matter? What matters is, if he is Galileo, people bet him for telling sun is at the center. If it was Kim Jong-un, people would have accepted. So what I'm trying to tell you, it's all about perspectives. That's why UPSC, when you go for board, when you have interview and all, they're extremely open. They are cultural, they follow everything, but they are extremely open. And what they look for is those who can replace them. They must also be having that mindset. That mindset comes through process. And this subject is all about that, how ideas evolved over a period of time, and what is right and what is wrong according to the society. You have fundamental rights, right? Part A here, 1A, is mostly about fundamental rights. Right to life, liberty, property, those aspects only will be following. Okay. So yes, anything more apart from the books? NCERT is what you read for these books. Because I would always say, if you can write NCERT terminology in exam, you will score very high marks. Because NCERT language, you open and read history, society, sociology, one sociology, two NCERT books are there. Read once, you see the quality of the language they have used there. And if that can be there in your answers, because many of you will think NCERT is for prelims or to understand basics, right? But you will never think of making notes from NCERT. Correct. You have a book, political theory. Today you just go back, political theory, sociology 1. You take these two books and you read the books. Political theory, the way they have written, everything is extremely well. And if you can write them in ethics and essay, you'll get very high marks. So I would say, forget about PSIR, but this is for these subjects at least. I would suggest you that idea must be there. NCERTs are required. Yes. So I hope it will start in a couple of days. So once it is starting, as I told you, I'll give you the syllabus in detail, because you people are from different backgrounds and you don't know polity, history and all in detail now itself. If I explain all those, it's of no use. So when we start, I'll explain those aspects. Fine. Okay. Thank you guys.